Surah Al-Naziat, Surah number 79.
In the name of God, the most gracious, the ever merciful. Winds, which tear out from the roots, bear witness.
And those too, which blow very gently. And clouds drifting, and dashing in the air. Then outrunning each other in this dash.
Then conducting orders bear witness, that what you are being promised, with is bound to happen.
The day when a shudder will take place. Followed by another.
On that day, many a heart will be pounding with fear, their eyes downcast.
They ask, will we really be restored to life like this after death? What? When we are decayed out bones? They said. This return then would be one with great loss. So, if they make fun, then they should listen. This will be just a single shout. Then all of a sudden, they will be standing in a field. Now, listen. Has the account of Moses reached you?
When his Lord called out to him in the sacred valley of Tuwa.
Go you to the Pharaoh. He has transgressed all bounds. And tell him, do you desire to purify yourself, and I show you the way to your Lord, that you may fear him? Then he went to the Pharaoh, and showed him the great sign. But he denied it and disobeyed.
Then he turned to his activities, gathered people, and called out.
Then said, it is I who is your supreme Lord.
At last, God seized him in the punishment of both the herein and the hereafter.
People, there is surely a great lesson in this account, for those who fear. If you do not believe, then speak up. Are you more difficult to create, or the sky? God has made it, raised high its dome,
and then has perfected it.
And he covered its night, which overspread it,
and has uncovered its day.
After that, he has spread the earth, brought forth from it its water and its fodder, and set firm its mountains in it, as a means of sustenance for you and for your cattle. Thus the fact is, that when that great upheaval takes place, all of this will be annihilated. On that day, a person will remember whatever he had done,
and hell will be unveiled for those who will encounter it.
Then he who transgressed all bounds and preferred the life of this world, hell only shall be his abode. And he who feared the standing before his Lord, and restrained his soul from lowly desires, then paradise only shall be his abode. They ask you, when at last will that hour come to port? What have you to do with this discussion? With your Lord rests its knowledge. You are but a warner for those who fear it. The day when they see it, they will think
that they have remained in this world for not more than one evening or one of its mornings.